40, but it's still like just upcoming.
How about now?
Let me see. Let me refresh. Are we going? Are we doing something? No, there's nothing under live showing.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Is it going?
Yeah, now we're up. We're up.
Okay,
we're
cool.
good.
Wow. All right. It wasn't showing at all. So if you're just tuning in,
Welcome to the Best Damn Roast Battle Podcast, period. If you're already watching or seeing this for a second time, thanks for sticking around. We were just talking about how I was dying and everything's bad in the world.
yeah, Chris got a bad gallbladder.
Something's wrong. It's in a part of my stomach that I never have pain in, so that's why I'm worried. It's like, but also I'm in my mid 40s, so like every day is a new. I discover a new version of hell for myself.
Do you still have your appendix?
No.
You don't? Okay, so that's
Is it
already
over there?
gone. No, I'm just like trying to think of like things that could be like mysteriously flaring up.
I hope it's one of those things I don't really need.
No, yeah.
Like we've evolved out of a couple of organs. I think there's like.
You don't need your gallbladder. I don't have one.
Yeah, I can just
What'd you
take
do with it?
He ate it.
This fucker.
If only I ate it. It was full of delicious stones.
Oh.
You seem like the kind of stones. That could be. I drink way too much coffee and not enough water.
Gallstones generally come from when you lose an amount. You lose weight rapidly.
Ooh, interesting.
Interesting.
Like 100 pounds in 5 years?
I
No.
don't think that counts as rapid.
Okay. What if you lose gain rapidly though, like the same 20 pounds? Is that Are you looking it up? Are you guys both on WebMD?
No, I can't be on WebMD. I'll spiral.
I just
Yes.
know when I had gallstones, I was in like a crippling amount of pain, but it was just for like a few minutes of a time.
Do you have gallstones right now?
No, because my gallbladder is removed.
Jeremy is a gallstone.
Where do the stones go if the gallbladder's not there?
They are made in the gallbladder,
So they don't form.
That's like gallstones are like the poop version of kidney stones, right?
No, I don't think so.
I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know. That I do not know, Chris.
One
I'm
of those
very
is heavily
sorry.
affected by diabetes too. I'm also worried about that. I keep thinking I might, because my mom has it, so I'm like, maybe it's that, but I don't know. I've also spent the last 8 weeks just eating horribly until like a week ago. So my body might have just been like, wait, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what happened?
It was upset with you.
Yeah. So it's causing me great pain.
Yeah, that's how your body shows it's upset.
Hey, did you guys, like I said, I won't linger on politics. We have other stuff to get to, but I can't stop laughing at this. Trump is going out with the posse tonight to walk and fight crime on the streets of D.C.
Listen, when you said the posse, this is how pop culture minded I am. When you said the posse, I just thought of Leonardo DiCaprio and his pussy posse in like the 90s.
That's what it is.
And I'm like, yo, Tobey Maguire's there? Sick.
Yeah, it's Trump, Tobey Maguire, and Topher Grace.
Mm.
No, Topher Grace is a good person now.
Oh, yeah, everybody loves him because he was like, no, I don't.
He doesn't defend Danny Masterson.
Yeah. Can you imagine the least you have to do in this world at this point is not defend a rapist to be like a hero?
To everyone be like, you're A-okay in our books.
You're good, yeah. And then the other half of people are like, what's weird, you pussy?
Dummy.
What, it's just a non-consensual sex.
That's all. That's all it is.
Ah, boy. Another week in dystopia. But we have a good time.
Yeah, it's fun to be alive with y'all.
Yeah. If there, I would rather do it any other time in history for the most part, unless it was like in the middle of a fan. You know, there have been worse times in history. But I kind of in some ways I feel like I wish it was just consistent. Like, I wish I only knew bad world. If it's just frustrating knowing how much easier all of this could be if people weren't such assholes. That's all I'm trying to say there.
Let's do this. Let's all go around and we'll name a point in history that we wish we could have been being silly little goofballs together during. Any point in history that you think would be a fun time for us to be like
100 years in the future. Does that count?
I don't know if we want to be around for that, Chris.
Could you imagine us trying to do a podcast in colonial Williamsburg?
I would like to be silly little goofballs with y'all during the Industrial Revolution. And we're doing like vaudeville shit, but we still have to work day jobs. Yeah. And then we're brought to an end when I die in the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire.
Your presence in the factory causes the fire to burn for 3 extra days.
I'm the one who starts it. I'm the one smoking. I'm the one smoking so much.
Okay.
Like Tabitha, when you're done with your cigarettes, you can't just keep throwing them over your shoulder before you put them out.
That's pretty good. I think like during World War II, but in America.
Yeah.
But like being
because we would have been killed if we were in like Germany.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jeremy, we'd be trying to hide Jeremy in our floorboards, and he's too fat.
Then just the Gestapo comes in, and we're just stepping on one floorboard over and over to just try to get it to latch.
Can you imagine what's his name from Inglourious Bastards comes in and he just sees like Jeremy's fat creeping through a couple of floorboards.
Notice that you have a very pudgy floor.
Yes.
And it's not even like Jeremy's stomach or anything. It's just his ass crack. They just see his ass crack and they're like
ass. And just
he's right there.
Tuft of pink hair sticking through the floorboard.
He's right there.
And he's like, Mr. Paw, I'm going to point in a general direction, and you tell me yes or no. And he points at the hair, and I'm like, that's just cotton candy.
I am but a simple carnival worker.
You know what? That's probably the perfect World War II profession for.
We swear it's not a Jew. We hit a sloth in the floor.
I swear we're hiding no Jews here. We just hit the fattest deer.
Yeah, we're like the guy in Goodfellas hiding that body from his mom. I need this knife. Yeah, I think in America during World War II, because then you could be like, well, we're the good guys. Even though it's a harder time, you could feel like you were making a sacrifice for a good cause, where they're like, they're going to go stop these Nazis, and we're going to stay here and entertain people as they come home. Yeah. That would be the ideal, I think.
But, Chris, are you going to be able to talk like this? Because everybody talks like this on a microphone.
Absolutely.
We're going to have mid-Atlantic accents,
yes. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what Pope's going to do on this show, but...
Could you imagine us keeping the spirits light on the Oregon Trail?
All of the times we're talking about would be terrible for our black friends.
Yeah.
They would.
And honestly, I feel this. I was like, the Industrial Revolution. I'm like, I don't think I would be allowed to do anything as a woman.
Oh yeah, that's true. You have no credit card or anything.
I would not be able to do anything. Not even that of just being like, I think if I showed up and was like, I want to do comedy, the two of you would be like,
well, get out of here, you dizzy dame.
Exactly. Like, who's this silly broad, you know? Like, there's no way.
I disagree, because we're circus folk in this scenario, sort of.
Yeah, kind of. Like, yeah.
They were a lot more liberal than circus folks.
Now imagine us.
In entertainment.
Get out of here, toots. Burlesque girls aren't fat yet.
Imagine us. Like,
no one's fat yet. They can't afford to be fat.
Like sideshow, traveling circus.
Yeah.
Jeremy's the fat lady.
Jeremy's the bearded lady.
Yeah.
Jeremy's the bearded lady.
Step right up, pinch these tits.
No, I'm the bearded lady, and Jeremy's what they lay out under the acrobats in case they fall.
What are you guys doing here? We haven't discovered trans fat corn syrup yet.
Yeah, I love that during that time it was so rare for people to be impressively fat that they would just see a fat woman and be like, people will pay so much money to see you.
Yeah.
People won't believe you exist.
Nice. What's up, Kevin? Kevin Kalum's on here.
Kevin's on here, and Mike Gams.
Mikey Gams.
Cleveland battler Mike Gams on a technicality.
Cleveland Warrior Mike Gams. Cleveland Defender comment section.
Oh yeah, what do we got to talk about for the shows coming out? What official roast battle
shows
stuff?
What do we got? We just got number 3 battle. Shout out Pope and Chris Scriva.
Sound it out, y'all. Chris
I don't
Scriva.
think Brian Moses has said a name from Cleveland correctly once.
People just imagine Cleveland and they immediately start to stroke out. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's really been an uphill battle as Cleveland in this thing to like we're doing better than we just passed with these points this week. We just passed Manchester, who was or was it Barcelona that was in the lead internationally?
Barcelona and Manchester are still ahead of us.
They were 2 points ahead now.
We passed Scotland.
That's what it was.
Tied with Scotland, and we passed Scotland.
I think we're for being clear, like for having the smallest bench, we're like 6th or 7th, somewhere around there right now.
We're doing good.
6th in the nation, 8 in the world.
Hell yeah.
Not bad for the mistake by the lake.
Not at all.
Pretty cool, I think.
We've got a show next week.
Next Friday at the Funny Stop Comedy Club. In beautiful Cuyahoga Falls,
29th.
The 29th. With your host, Chris Clem. The show includes John Brown, seen here on this T-shirt, versus Chris Paw.
Seen here.
That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna write John's jokes about John in the car with him on the way back from New York when I'm most irritated with John Brown after riding there with him the whole time and stuff. We'll get back to that, but who else on the Friday show?
We have Chris Scriva versus Dave Heron. Winner gets a steak dinner.
Whoa.
Winner, steak dinner.
How have I never added stipulations like that to a roast battle?
Kyle came up with this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Kyle's the fat puppet master.
Kyle's the marketing genius.
Yeah, he likes to use his big old fingers to do this with these big fatties.
He's the Jim Crockett Jr. of our time. We have Noah Ryan versus Justin Palco.
Okay.
We'll see if
Nice.
Justin can steal enough jokes to win this one.
Fuck Charles Wilson.
Fuck him. We have Amanda Averill from Pittsburgh versus Matt Farkas.
Farkas
I
back.
felt like they battled before.
I
didn't
feel
they?
like they have as well, but I think they have
We're
both
getting a
gotten a lot
rematch.
better since they battled.
I think, I
a
don't
few
think
winters ago at Spotlight or something.
Yeah, I don't think they battled once we were in the league.
Also, I guess to be fair, let's face it, we're gonna have repeat battles.
That too,
Yeah,
yeah.
we have like I would say 50 active comedians in this whole city that I mean there's more people are going to get mad. When you start putting numbers on things in Cleveland, people start getting really
Stop.
Well, I'm the 51st.
Stop ballparking.
Then our final undercard battle, we have Joe Ferraro versus Bob McClure.
Nice.
If Bob McClure can recover from his car accident in time, which I think he will.
Everybody's stealing my bit,
Yeah.
having car accidents.
Hey, Crashy, what you doing over there?
Crashy. The worst character on Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Crashy.
Hey, Crashy is just no just half the teeth knocked out. It's just a car. It's all crushed up.
And then in our main event, in a 3-round battle for the Roast Battle League Cleveland title, we have Brandon Petrie challenging Elliot Jerus.
Damn, this is a heater.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah,
I'm sad I'm missing this show.
Brandon Petrie, shout out because he's 8-2 this year. He's got the Elton
Killing
did a spreadsheet. They've completely lost track over it since Pat's been gone.
I'm sure.
They're trying to keep up, but it was Pat's special interest. It was his thing.
I was about to say.
Super into statistics and whatnot, and that's been tough.
Pat's our Kyle.
Find us a new artist.
Yeah, we need a more autistic guy to do that. That's what the league needs, more to autism. Get that guy Autistic Thunder. Maybe he can do numbers like Rain Man.
I was just about to say, what's Rain Man doing? just get Rain Man.
He's busy looking for his definitely looking for his underwear.
No, he got institutionalized at the end of the movie.
Spoilers.
I've actually never seen Rain Man.
Really? We
Yeah.
should all watch it.
Let's
turn this podcast off and watch Rain Man.
Let's do it. Let's go. You know I'm down to watch a movie. I'm waiting for this roast battle stuff to wrap so I can ask the question of, have you guys seen this?
So Elton made us a spreadsheet. I did not realize that Brandon, one, had that many battles this year, and two, he's only lost 2 or 3 of them.
He's crushing.
He's really fucking good.
And then
Elliot defending his title.
the top 3 records are Pope, Petrie, and Paul, whoever that is.
Whoever that is.
Some guy that
Don't
would get
know her.
arrested for deviant behavior if he was podcasting in Victorian England.
Yes. I can't figure out that accent. Can't think of it.
Oi!
Oi! Oi!
Stereo oi.
Oi! Put that pecker down. That's not all right. That's blimey.
Just Australian now.
Yeah, that's British. That's my British accent. Oi! Take that shrimp off your Barbie. Oh man. Oh, the mileage we get out of me being half gay.
So much.
Half gay most of the time. So yeah, Brandon Petrie's unsung
Oi,
hero.
Brandon Petrie.
Hey, Brandon Petrie.
Brandon, no, that sounded like a New Zealander.
Oi,
Brandon
oi,
Petrie.
Oi.
You ever listen to someone from New Zealand talk?
He's got the scurvy in his back. That's definitely.
Bruh.
Um,
Brandon Petrie. That was Sharon
Oh.
Osbourne.
Autistic Thunder also left.
Stop
Yeah.
breaking my heart.
So, mass exodus of autism from the league.
Yeah.
Sucks.
We can replace them. We have our own homegrown autistics here.
We have enough autism in Cleveland to
fuel
in
the whole
comedy in
league.
general, really. I keep getting derailed every time I look at the chat. Thanks, Mike, with your pertinent knowledge.
Yeah,
to
we just need to
conversation.
go back to ignoring the chat. It distracts us.
Well, the people in the chat this week are
oh yeah, they're nice people.
cool, but last week it was a madhouse.
No, see, what I liked about last week was that it started off as a madhouse, but then by the end it was just 4 dudes talking about cinema.
Yeah. Some weeks we don't. Somebody that guy I the Charles Wilson guy, I got into it with him today. I didn't even get into it. I was like, dude, you suck. Stop doing this. It's not fun. You're not helping. You're not being a good fan or earning anyone's respect this way. And then he was like, you suck, Paul. Your podcast was just you talking about Superman for a half hour.
Yeah, that's the podcast.
I'm like, yeah. That's what I do.
That's what Chris Paul
kind of
does.
shit I do.
Mm.
If
Look
you
at this
knew-
background. Do you think Superman's gonna come up? You fucking idiot.
I was gonna say, if you know Chris Paul, you know Chris Paul is just talking about Superman for an hour.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm about to start a Beavis and Butthead rewatch podcast. That's how I'm going to spend the later half of my 40s, rewatching Beavis and Butthead and going over all the details. Oh, I'm the autist.
Kevin wants to know, was the river in Cleveland actually on fire at some
I
point?
like in the
And
70s.
yeah, I was about to say it definitely was.
It honestly
it
could
was-
probably do with a good fire right now to burn some of that trash off of it.
Get it out of there. Like, so that's the thing, is that like a good amount of our rivers are still pretty grody, but nowhere near as grody as they were in like the 60s and 70s.
But-
and that's when, because it caught on fire more than once.
But with the current corruption in the city and the way things are going overall with deregulating stuff, hopefully we'll get right back to
Well,
burning river
yeah,
status
we're gonna live
pretty
up to that
quick
burning
here.
river name. And it's like, it's not even like, not all of the water features of Cleveland are like disgusting.
No,
you know?
Lake Erie's beautiful.
We've got some
the
really nice
Edgewater
beaches. Yeah, Edgewater, Huntington Beach. Like, we have some really great beaches and lakefronts and everything. But it's just like once you get into the rivers that sprawl through downtown and everything,
Mhm.
once you get more into like that city area, it does get like
In-
real gross.
in the flats, and the weird thing is, like, when that happened was probably a way better time for the city because all the industry was still
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
still had jobs
it
and
was
stuff
so
down there.
it was so gross because they were doing so much down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it smells a lot less like open asshole when you're driving home at 2 a.m. because industry is left.
But every once in a while, Jeremy jumps in to wash off, and then it's right back to being disgusting.
Into smelling
Yeah.
like open asshole.
Yep.
Well, I first they bathed elephants in the Ganges, and now it's the Cuyahoga. What can I say?
We've got like 10 minutes before Paul has to leave for a show. Can I please talk about TV and movies?
Show.
Can I please talk about TV and movies?
What are you watching?
Okay, Dylan and I started watching The X-Files from like season 1, episode 1, and I'm losing my mind. It's so good. I've never watched The X-Files all the way
Oh,
through.
really?
Yes. The only, like, I grew up with my mom watching The X-Files, and I remember a handful of episodes, but I just remember being, like, very, very crept out by it, you know? So Dylan and I were, like, 6 episodes into the first season, and this shit's hitting hard right off the bat. So good. David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson are both so hot. They're both so hot. And I just love that, like, there was like this whole big thing like a few seasons in where like everyone was like, there were either people that were like they wanted them to get together on the show, or people like, we don't want them to get together on the show. And I think it's very funny that there were people that were like, no, we can't have them be together on the show, when literally like season 1, episode 1, they're already like baiting this shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the worst will they, won't they in the history of television.
They're just like caressing each other right off the bat. Like at one point in the first episode, Scully goes to like guide Mulder away from something, and she does so by like cupping the under part of his arm here, but like starting up here
Go
first.
like, no, dum-dum.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
just
an alien.
no, dumb.
I would say it's unrealistic, but I've got that going on with like 5 people right now. So
No, you don't got. I lived it for years. You don't got to tell me.
I have a question. Is David Duchovny hotter in early X-Files or Californication?
Early X-Files for me, for sure. When they have him wear those big glasses.
it's roughly the same era, isn't it? How much before?
Early X-Files was like 93. Californication was like
Way
early
later.
2000s.
Okay, like 10 years later.
Yeah, at least.
So Jeremy wants to know if he was hotter as a zaddy.
No, for me, David Duchovny is one of the few men that I think is hotter. Younger. Yeah. I don't know, something about. I think it's just like that early 90s charm to him, you know.
The guy that replaced him for the last half of that last season, Robert Patrick, the guy that was the Liquid Terminator.
Yeah. John Doggett.
Yeah, but
I know
he's
that.
he's Peacemaker's dad.
Yeah, he is.
Peacemaker, which I didn't even realize because he looks so insanely different.
Yeah.
He's such a good actor,
He's
but holy
sick.
shit, he aged wildly.
I love that dude so much.
Do
you know? So Dylan has never seen Terminator 2.
What?
He's never seen Terminator 2. So his entire life, he
I
didn't.
can imagine Dylan thinks that's too commercial.
His entire life, he didn't get that bit in Wayne's World where he's like, "Have you seen this boy?" And Wayne's like. And Dylan was like, I was in my 20s before I figured that shit out.
That's so weird. I just remember everybody that got surround sound in the 90s would like put on Terminator 2 on Laserdisc.
It was either
show it off.
I remember when my family got a DVD player and surround sound. The first DVD we bought was Twister.
Okay.
Because it was like, ooh, you can hear the tornado.
Yeah, this was
room.
a huge deal. And
Yeah.
what was the other? Not DVD, the Laserdisc.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was the even
It was
bigger on
huge.
sound.
Yeah.
The people that were really into sound.
Sick.
Twister. I think Twister probably sold more Laserdisc than most movies.
Oh, I'm sure.
As it was
Another
just at the
classic,
right
Philip
time.
Seymour Hoffman. My goal for this fall and winter is I'm trying to watch all of Philip Seymour Hoffman's filmography.
Do you want to do a Philip Seymour Hoffman podcast on the other channel?
Oh my God, please. Did you see like my eyes light up? Okay, and then in the last few minutes we have, were you guys whitest kids you know, boys? Did you get in?
I've seen some sketches on YouTube later on, but I wasn't watching it when it would have been on
Okay.
TV or anything.
When I was in Kent all the time, we were big Whitest Kids You Know fans.
Did either of you see Barbarian, the horror movie that came out like within the last 4 years? I'd
with
say Justin Long's
yes,
in it. You saw
with
that?
in the corridors under that house,
Yes.
the Airbnb and
Yes.
shit.
So that was written and directed by one of the members of Whitest Kids You Know, Zach Krager.
Okay.
And he just put out another movie, Weapons, that's in theaters right now.
Oh, that's him too?
Yes. And
It's like
oh,
it's like a white guy doing a Jordan Peele thing.
basicly. But
It just
it's
seems
like,
like
It's like
sketch
the
comedy.
whitest guy you know doing a Jordan Peele.
let me tell you, because I mean, I've been huge on the sketch comedy to horror pipeline because like obviously Jordan Peele, so good, and like I feel like not enough people address the thin line between comedy and horror.
You could definitely argue that a lot of horror movies, there's a setup and then the kill is the punchline.
Yes, and I think too a lot of horror situations, or even a lot of comedic situations, they follow the same. You can follow the same beats of something comedically, but if you change the tone a little bit and you change like kind of where it shifts, you can make it horror. So I think it's a very thin line between the two. I think it's really great that more sketch comedians are getting into it. And honestly, I know Jordan Peele's fantastic. Get Out is like nothing's like it.
Get Out, and I liked Us a lot.
Yeah.
The what was the other one?
Nope.
On the Nope. I
Didn't like
did
that
not care
one.
for that.
I liked Nope.
I was like, what the fuck?
It was cool, a cool concept.
You know what I said
was,
at the end of that movie? Nope.
Nope.
It's like, no.
Nope. I appreciate, as someone who's looking at a sketch to horror pipeline creator and wanting to still see kind of those sketch comedy beats, Zach Krager from Whitest Kids You Know does it like no other. There are so many like laugh out loud moments in both Barbarian but in Weapons, since it's like fresher in my mind. In the last 15 minutes of Weapons, if you changed the tone on every single thing that happened, if you kept every single beat the same but made it a tiny bit lighter, it's the funniest shit in the fucking world. And there's like moments where like you can just tell, like, it's like such like of just like a random person remarking on something in a way that like, oh, if that was in the like the middle of a Whitest Kids You Know sketch, I'd be howling at the way that line was delivered. I cannot recommend Weapons enough. It's such a fucking trip and just so funny. And it's got me watching more Whitest Kids You Know.
Definitely, like if you think about the scene in Us when they go back and that white family has doppelgangers too, and everything that happens there, you could see that being very comedic.
Yes, and it helps that Tim Heidecker from Tim and Eric Awesome Show, Great Job, is the
is he the dad in the other
dad.
family?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Tim Heidecker, fantastic.
Yeah, and I mean, and you look at like. How
Chris
often,
Clem Movie Podcast Jones. Yes, that's me.
How often I forget what I was gonna say. You just the Scary Movie and how often comedy horror, how well it works, like Shaun of the Dead and when you cross the two things, it almost always works.
I have a big Scary Movie announcement.
Okay.
Because
are you in the next one?
I fucking wish. That'd be so sick. So they announced that they're making another Scary Movie and they're going back to it being made by the Wayans brothers.
Which is good news.
Which is good news. But not only that, Regina Hall and Anna Faris are signing back on as Cindy and Brenda.
That's great.
Oh,
of like the main two that were like in 1 through 4 every single time. Every single time at least Brenda dies. Because I remember in Scary Movie 3, that's like they have the ring going on through that one. Brenda gets got by the girl from the ring. And then in Scary Movie 4, when Brenda makes her appearance again, Cindy goes, "Oh my God, Brenda, I thought you died." And Brenda goes, "Girl, I thought you died too. It's been forever." Scary Movie 4 is a downgrade from Scary Movie 3 for me, but it still has some good laughs.
Yeah. I got tired of the offshoots of that were like not another teen movie.
Not Another Teen Movie is fantastic.
I hate it. You
keep Not Another Teen Movie out of your mouth.
I hate a parody of something that's already a comedy. You're making fun of somebody's already comedy, and I hate it.
Really? So the scene where they're like, where they're gonna she's all that a girl, and it's like you got to find a hopeless ugly girl and make her pretty, and they're like, what about this albino chick?
Wait a minute, Is that the one with the Napoleon Dynamite character?
No, Not Another Teen Movie is early. It's like She's All That, Pretty in Pink, Breakfast Club.
What's the other one that I'm thinking of?
Oh, there was like Epic Movie.
Date Movie.
There was Date Movie.
I don't. There were a couple of them where they were like doing parodies of 2000s comedies, and I hated it. I hated it.
Not Another Teen Movie.
You're right. That's a different one.
Not Another Teen Movie is all like 80s and 90s
because
comedies.
teen movies they're loosely comedies.
Yeah.
They're kind of funny dramas.
Oof. First episode. Okay, before I get into this Philip Seymour Hoffman podcast, I need some sort of podcast where you and I watch Not Another Teen Movie together as just one of the episodes, because I think we'd have a lot to talk about.
There will probably be an opportunity.
Chris Paul's got to get out of here.
I got to get out of here, but for anyone interested, sometime in the next 3 or 4 weeks, definitely the first week of September when Beavis and Butthead, the new season, start up. Drew Mulkins from all of our sketch group, Sad Boys, and I are gonna do a Beavis and Butthead rewatch podcast, and it's gonna be a heavily researched serious Beavis and Butthead podcast. But as part of that, I am turning my personal YouTube channel into a channel called the Idiot Box Cult Comedy Podcast, or comedy channel. The Idiot Box Cult was a name that was my original podcast some 15 years ago with the late Brandon Herron, who's a good friend of mine that's no longer with us. So I'm going to use that name again for that channel to there's been some man, not really complaints. Only one idiot complained, but I want to do. This channel will be roast battle stuff, and the other channel will be any pop culture offshoot stuff that we do.
So if you like seeing movie podcast Jones talk about movies,
Tabitha will have a movie podcast over there. John Armstrong and I are going to do a 90s themed podcast, which is what we were already kind of doing, just by virtue of we're both mid 40s.
Oh, I want to get on there and talk to y'all about family matters.
We may get to that. We're going to do mostly movies, I think.
Okay.
Like 90s maybe events, just stuff about the 90s.
If you get on movies, get me on there for the craft, Paw.
We will get you on any movies you want.
Yeah.
So we're gonna launch a second. It's gonna be 2 channels, loose network.
People are gonna
beginning
be
of
like,
a network.
People are gonna be like, remember when Tabitha used to do roast battle? Now she just talks about movies all the time.
Maybe movie roasts is where we'll have some crossover.
Oh, maybe, I guess.
Other than that, I'll be in New York battling. I'm main eventing a New York roast battle with Dan Wicks next week on Wednesday night. If you're up there, if you are in our area, we are at Funny Stop
next
August
Friday.
29th, Friday night, and with Chris Scriva and Julian Atwater and Josh Rittenauer at Spotlight for King of the Castle. It's really fun, heckle mic, where the panel wrote you. It's kind of Kill Tony, but it's more none of us are stupid dickheads.
Everyone's so fat, you gotta call it Kill Baloney.
Kill baloney. Kill a sandwich. Well, I don't know. We already did this podcast.
And this Saturday, Tabitha and I are co-hosting Sketch Battle. It's the Tournament of Champion Finals.
Tournament of Champions.
Sketch Battle at Imposters Theater. Follow at Dirty Shear, SeaWorld Ashtray, or Chrissy Paw for details on all that stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll see you the week after next.
Yes.
There'll be a show next week because I'll be out of town.
You'll be out of town?
And
Yeah.
I'll be out of town.
Oh,
We'll both be out of town. Jeremy, you can jump on your phone and go live from your chair at your house if you want.
I'll see.
talk
I'm
to
going to
these
have
folks.
to learn how to do this without you guys because I got to do a podcast on Monday defaming Hulk Hogan.